Shalom, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you all had a nice weekend. I'd like to share with you something that happened to me last Friday. I was shopping, and in the parking lot of the supermarket, a woman came up to me, sort of an older woman. She came up to me, and she said to me, "Would you mind if I asked you a question?" I said, "Sure." And she said, "Why is it that so many people don't like the Jews?" And that was a good question. She asked it in a curious way, not in a hateful way. And she identified herself as a Christian, a lover of Israel, a lover of the Jewish people, but she wanted to know, why is there so much hatred against Jews? Well, let me share with you what I told her. Let's see if you agree with me. I said to her, anti-Semitism is the oldest form of hatred in the world. It dates back to the time of Abraham, when God asked Abraham to share with him a covenant that was between Abraham and God, which was the covenant that we read about in this week's Torah portion. Those that bless you will be blessed, and those that curse you will be cursed. And I said to her, well, there are probably many reasons. Number one reason is possibly that these people are jealous of the Jewish people's success. After all, Jewish people are very successful in the world. We have 30% of all the Nobel Prize winners are Jews. Jewish people have given tremendous things to the world. Jewish people have done very well in business, in the arts, in entertainment, in the sciences, in every field that we've gone into. Jewish people have excelled. Jewish people have a great love of education, and we've encouraged our children to get good educations, and therefore they've done very well in the world. And we're smart, and we know how to do things. Then I told her a little deeper that, they might be also jealous in the fact that we have a very special relationship with God. After all, God chose us to receive the Bible, to receive the Torah. We are mentioned many, many times in the Torah, the Jewish people. And perhaps that's another reason why they hate us, because they are jealous of that relationship, that unique, special relationship that we have with God. We see about these Christian missionaries who go to Israel, who are trying to convert Jews into Christianity. Why are they doing that? Obviously, we have the relationship with God that in many cases they don't have. And perhaps they're jealous of that. So they want to convince us to accept their religion. Well, in reality, our religion is the oldest religion in the world. And many evangelical Christians understand that. Many don't. But many understand that God chose us for a special mission to bring godliness into the world, to bring ethical monotheism into the world. And perhaps they're very jealous of that special relationship we have with God as well. Here's another interesting idea, perhaps, and that is that the Jewish religion is very realistic. It's not difficult to be a Jew. It's not hard. We Jewish people believe we are essentially good from birth. We believe that goodness is part of who we are. And when we mess up, well, God understands that, and God easily forgives us. We don't have a concept of turning the other cheek, which is a very difficult thing for people to do, really, if you think about it. And therefore, perhaps they're jealous of the fact that our religion is much easier. While they preach love, we've seen throughout history that their love has turned, in many cases, to hatred. It's hard to turn the other cheek. It's hard to practice that kind of love without some justice associated with it. So Judaism is a much easier religion to follow in that respect. And I think that we have succeeded in doing that. Well, in many cases, they haven't. They haven't succeeded in turning the other cheek. They haven't succeeded in spreading their love through the world. And history has shown that. So perhaps those are some of the reasons, I think, why she ended up by thanking me and saying, God bless Israel, God bless the Jewish people, and we are with you, which was very kind and very nice to hear. So we have a lot of friends in the world, and with all the talk of hatred these days, we shouldn't forget that there are a lot of people who do love the Jewish people, and will continue loving the Jewish people for good reason. Shalom, and have a wonderful week.